Okay, so I wanted to make this quick video just to kind of give you a visual reference to some of the things that I implemented from your suggestions. First of all, I'm looking here at your suggestions. This is your email, and we got a couple of different things on here. We've got the filter knobs. I'll go ahead and address those first. Originally, you wanted the filter knob to be on the mid, and I already had filter knobs implemented on here through modifiers that I hadn't explained in the video. Let me go back here to, let's see, there we go. So I'm going to be scrolling back and forth. It might be a little dizzy. I'm just using my phone to show you how this is implemented. But down here on the wet dry knob, I'm using this wet dry knob as my filter. Now you'll notice that the filter's not moving at all, but what I've done is I've modded it so that this wet dry is a wet dry normally, but if I come over here to this snap button right here and I hit the snap button, on off, this is the filter on and off. You'll see up here filter turning on and off. Now when it's in the on position, this wet dry now actually actuates the filter and the wet dry stops working. So if you were to hear this, now this shift button down here, I'm using this shift button, the delete button, to reset for each perspective deck, for deck A and deck B, without having to turn it off. So as you look up here, I'm going to go ahead and hit the shift, and it brings you right back into where it needs to be. And shift. Okay, so once again I hit the skip button down here and it turns off the filter, and our wet dry is back to what it's originally supposed to be doing. Okay, so that's what I'm doing for the filter. I feel like that addresses the filter way better than anything that you could have done as far as compromising your actual mixer settings without getting into big mods. That's already something that's implemented in place. Now, the record up here, you were asking if I'd use the view button. Oops, pardon me. If I'd use the view button right here to turn on and off the audio record. So here we are, audio record. I'm going to go ahead and hit the view button. There you go, fully implemented. Hit it again, turns off. Gone ahead and recorded your session. I don't have anything set up to change your gain setting, but at least you have a quick on and off there. Okay, let me turn this off for a second. Let's get back. Okay, I wanted to address what you were talking about with your headphone settings down here and your booth settings up here and your master. So actually everything was already set up as it should have been. What made it confusing was that this booth zone, I accidentally had that mapped to this particular control right here, even though it wasn't actuating it. So I went into the mapping and I fixed it. I'm going to be emailing you this new mapping. I went in and fixed it, so you'll see now I'm going to turn the booth and it's not moving it. Now to prove that the booth is actually working, I have my RCAs going through the booth right now. Okay, so this is my booth. You can see it's turned off, and that knob is not moving anymore. Okay, so the booths work fine. Master works good as well. Master's still doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, now down below, over here, something that I had to find out from Newmark support was that these are not actually MIDI mapped buttons. They're a couple of the analog features that do not, analog features on the mixer that are not MIDI mapped. And so, so as far as seeing them move something on your software, you're not going to see that. But they are mapped to the sound card itself and to the intelligence of the software. So what I was going to do is turn off the booth and just let the headphones play. And I wanted you to see that these do what they're supposed to do here. Okay, so this is volume control. Okay, now I want you to see up here, I actually have this off here, okay, and this all the way over. Okay, I don't have my split Q on. I have this all the way over to Q, okay, and when I hit the on button here, okay, they're on. Okay, now as I mix this over, this comes over to the master. Okay, so notice right here, I'll turn it off. Now I'll go ahead and move, and you can see I'm coming into my main mix over here on this side. Okay, the splits even work. So if you had the split on, okay, I don't know if you can hear that in the video. It's going left and right.